Hey everybody, I'm Danielle Peck at NRS World here at MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and I've got David Key here with me. Hi David, how are you?
How are you?
Tell me how you got your start.
Well, my dad started roping when I was just a kid. The team roping kind of evolved from California through Arizona, New Mexico, and then it got to Texas where I live in the real early 70s, 70, 71. And so my dad started roping steers, kind of like all the other ranchers and wannabe ranchers and whatever. And so I grew up. By the time I was 2 years old, I was carrying a rope around everywhere I went and roping everything, everybody's feet, dummy, whatever. And so I just grew up with a rope in my hand, wanting to be a roper, wanting to be a cowboy.
And it's not as easy as it looks. Actually, the other day we were trying to learn how to swing the rope and
Right.
and catch the dummy.
Right,
which the dummy's not moving, of course.
Right.
It was still very hard to
So
do.
as you're a kid, it's easier to learn because you're just watching what everybody does. I've got two little kids, two little boys. One's almost 3 and one's almost 5. And so as they grew up watching me rope and stuff, they just tried to mimic what I did. And both of them can rope the dummy really good. My 3-year-old, almost 3-year-old, is 8 up with roping just like I was when I was a kid. My older one doesn't care anything about it, but he stands there and he watches and he just sits there and studies, and then he'll do exactly what you did without any teaching whatsoever.
So growing up in it sounds like a generational thing. So you learned it and you're passing it on and things like that. So it's in the blood.
Well, somewhat. I mean, the thing is when you rodeo, first off, I started out as a kid having the passion for roping, and I just loved it. Like Michael Jordan had for basketball, or Kobe Bryant for basketball, or whoever for football. I mean, it doesn't matter what sport it is. For someone to be great at a sport and be at the top of the game and make it up to the upper echelon in the professional ranks, they have to have a love for the sport because it takes so much time and dedication and learning and hard work and everything else. But when you love it, it's not hard work.
Yeah.
It's just fun. And so you can ask any of the professional athletes in any sport why they started or how they got into it or why they play the game, and they love the game.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, it's Danielle Peck signing out for NFL.
There's